everybody, Derek here, and today we are out here on an actual range to do some hitting, and we're going to be going over the stinger. This is one of my favorite shots to hit. Now, whenever I tee this up, I go really low, so if that's the ground height, I only put the ball just a little bit above, maybe an inch with the tee above the ground, so I'm not hitting it off the ground. So we already got our tee set, but put a ball here. This is how I like to hit it. A lot of times when I try to get those lofted shots in there, I get that shoulder tilt to where I have that angle going upward here so I can get under the ball and go up. Now what do I usually have that front in my stance. Well, on these stinger type shots, it's really windy. We got a wind coming from over here and going across. So we got to get this low because these really, if you get them up high, are going to carry way off. So what I do is I put it more towards my stance. Now, if center was stance, it's either center or just slightly above center. And basically what I do is I line up, square the face, and I may aim a little bit left depending on which way, or right, depending on which way the actual wind is going. But instead of having so much shoulder tilt, I bring it in a little more because I'm hitting more down on the ball. And so when I do, I have it more in the back of my stance, up off the ground, and I'm basically hitting it as a sweeping with a sweeping motion, similar to an iron, but I'm coming through and focusing on the follow through. So let's see if we can hit a couple of these and get some of these stingers. I play a cut, so I got a left to right wind, as you see the flags out here. So I'm going to aim. I can aim wherever I want, but if I'm going to aim at a target, I'm going to aim just slightly left here because I know I'm going to be cutting right, and then it's going to be exaggerated with the wind. Square my club face. I'm just slightly in front of my stance here. So let's see if we can hit a couple stingers. That was a little bit higher than I would like, but man, did that carry far to the right. I think I tilted my back a little bit, so let's see if we can get this to go a little bit better for us. These stinger type shots can really save a round. Now if you see these two yellow flags out in front of me, that's our aiming point. So I'm going to go just left of those. And here we go. Let me get it more towards the center of my stance. There it is. And it's cutting right. The apex on that shot is not very much at all. The highest it is in the air is not as high as it could be. So let's see if we can hit a little bit lower of a shot. So I'm going to bring it center, maybe even a little bit further back of center, just a slight. I'm going to aim right at those flags. I hit up on the ball a little bit there, but it went where I was wanting it to go. I might have gotten a little bit of dirt contact, and that's one of those things. I'm going to tee it a little bit higher, maybe 1.25 inches off the ground. Put it in the middle of my stance. Oh, that would have been beautiful. It just hit the corner of this net. Let's try this again. Let's hit the stinger right there at those flags. There it is. Not very high. When it comes out, it almost looks like a riser fastball. Comes in low and then starts to look like a plane taking off in a way. And I'm hitting down on the ball and then focusing on the follow through, and I might be actually pushing a little bit more forward instead of more of a swing. So I'm really pushing off this leg as opposed to really trying to get power into it to hit up on it. And these roll forever, especially when you have hard ground. There it is, directly at our target. Cutting that far yellow pin, that flag, it'd have been on the green right there. I mean, it just rolled and rolled and rolled. But anyways, guys, I hope that helps you a little bit if you're trying to hit those stinger type shots. This is what I do to get them. They're one of my favorite shots, especially with wind like we have today. Some days it's 25 mile an hour or more, and you almost have to hit those shots. There's no way around it. It's the only way to be in a fairway. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.